Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakodash. Double honors be to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elders and Akim of GMS and men that are like them that is pushing his word with truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Now I'm going to go into a real quick lesson all through spirit, bro. I just recently was watching a video. The elder brother, the head brother out of GMS Kansas City, Elder Mahal Lawyer, and I was watching his video, which pretty much we both were doing a lesson at the same time. Pretty much, I was pretty much 4 minutes away from completing my video. I believe around that time from completing it and also sending it to the internet. It was on gas prices being high, of course, the 10 weeks of wheat supply, and the other article was holy shit, I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of this time, but anyways, the point being is he sent out the same video about gas prices at $6.20, around this time. So, and the reason why I'm doing this lesson is because he was talking about a Jake that made a comment saying, man, why you always going into current events? Why don't you go into history? There's pretty much a thin line between disrespect when you talk about the men of the Lord, man. Like, what are you asking these men of these questions, man? What will give you the authority to ask these type of questions? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Nigga, what you doing? You probably got zero works, as the elder brother said, which I'm not here to get on the brother. The dude, he was probably sincere. But them history lessons, giving history, those days are long gone because we're dealing through the spirit. We're dealing in great prophecy. We're dealing in prophecies at the end times, man. So the men of the Lord, which I'm entitled is, the prophets were always redundant. All right, and I'm gonna get the definition on it because literally, and that's all through the spirit. He sent the video through the cloud, and I sent out the video through the cloud about 10 minutes later. We all talking about the same stuff. That's redundancy, man. And that's all throughout the internet, mainly of GMS, that's talking about these prophecies. So it's no longer about what about history. Because I tell you one thing, I'm no history buff myself when it comes to these scriptures. When I came to this truth, it was all about prophecy, man. So I kind of missed that piece too. But I'm not sitting here, why this and why that. Nah, fuck that, man. It's all about doing the work of Yahweh Shem Shai and following the spirit. So let's get the definition of redundancy. And I'm going to read that precept and close out. Jake's always got some nerves talking about why this and why that. Man, nigga, why what, nigga? You do the work. I didn't like none of these definitions about redundancy, so I went down, searched more. And it says, redundancy is when you use more words than necessary to express something, especially words and or phrases in the same sentence that mean the same thing. So it kind of goes with the scriptures about how the prophets, you go into Jeremiah, go into Ezekiel, go into Isaiah, those prophets, they talk about the same stuff. All right. You're going to read about Matthew, the Gospels. It's about Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. They all have the same stuff. They all talk about the same stuff, the works of Yahweh Shai. That's redundancy. But either way, we're redundant because how about Shem Shai is redundant. That's why we've been into captivity multiple times, because we've been doing the same shit. And the Lord been saying the same thing. Fear me, keep my commandments. 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 That's redundancy. But you niggas are hard-headed. This is this is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord thy power, Yahweh. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. And that's said in Ezekiel the 33rd chapter, around the 32nd, 33rd verse too, that there has been a prophet among you, but you niggas still do the same thing. So that's why Yahweh Bashim Shai is redundant. That's why the prophets of the Lord are redundant. That's why these current events are so important and needed. You know, you want to get some history. You do your research, man. You want to know about the history of Rome. You want to know about the history of the Israelites. You do your own history research, man. But until then, we speak in prophecy, man. And I guarantee you, the past 3 days, the same videos been coming up about the 10-week worth of wheat supply. I've seen countless videos of those, but it's all about redundancy. It's all about fishing for the elect. All right. That's all I want to say through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Shalom.